Yo, what's up? This is kind of like my first time doing this style of video, but I have been into comics recently, and today we're going to be going to my local comic book shop, seeing what they have. Because, yeah, I want to get into collecting comics, and I want to just kind of share with you guys, like, what I'm up to, what I've been reading, how I feel about certain things, and then, yeah, try and mix this style of content in with everything else that I've been uploading to my channel. So I'm gonna see you when we get there. Boom, boom, and just like that, we're here. All right. So the plan. So the plan today is to go pick up a copy of Daredevil Born Again. Hopefully the entire series, because I saw one at a comic shop I went to yesterday. Oh, sorry, at the camera angle here. I saw one at a comic book shop I went to yesterday over in Long Beach, and I was contemplating on buying it, but I held off. So if they have it here, I'm definitely gonna get it. But if not, then we'll see. It might even just stop by a B&N and pick one up. But I'm thinking maybe either getting Flashpoint with that, or maybe even Ultimate Spider-Man if they have it, or I said Flashpoint, maybe something Moon Knight, like an origin story. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look inside and see what I can get. Okay, we got my comics. The guy there was super nice, super helpful. Really gave me some insight on what I needed to know, what I needed to learn. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna be heading back home, and I'm gonna show you guys what I got. But you probably already saw it from the previous recordings, but we're going in depth. I'll see you when I get back home. And we back home. All right, guys, I'm gonna be showing you what I got earlier from the comic book shop, just around my neighborhood. So first things first, I saw a comic book that I wanted to get, and I held back on it. But today was payday, so you already know I had to cop it. I got myself the Marvel Premiere Collection of Daredevil Born Again. As a kid, I always thought that Daredevil was a really cool superhero, and that his powers were unique. He was just a really good fighter too. I thought that was sick. I got into the TV show, and man, it made me love Daredevil even more. And seeing this too, and that it's got the old school comic artwork to it, and it's gonna be. I assume this is probably gonna be like an origin story. I don't know that for sure, because again, I'm still pretty new to this. Because one, I used to just get comics back in high school, but I don't know if I really read through them. I would just grab random ones where I thought, I was like, oh cool, that's a cool cover, or oh, I like this hero. So this, I'm psyched to get into reading this. This looks really interesting. All right, so for the next comic that I got, I was in between getting Flashpoint and maybe another one. I was talking to the people inside, and the guy was really cool. And the guy was really cool about it, and he was telling me about all these different comics that I should start collecting. And so instead of getting Flashpoint, I got myself Batman: The Long Halloween. I heard about this, was told that it was a really good Batman story, and I should pick it up. I was recommended Year One and Absolute Batman, so I'm going to be checking those out soon in the future, hopefully. And yeah, I mean, it's hard not to know like a lot about Batman, since we've been told like the origin story like over and over again. And I mean, I also can't deny that I love Christopher Nolan's trilogy for Batman, so this is something. All right, the last comic that I was able to pick up was another Batman comic. I got Batman Hush. The guy at the front counter said that this was like one of the best Batman stories, and so I kind of have like high expectations for this one. I can't wait to get into this and start reading it. But yeah, I'm pretty psyched to start collecting comics again. And it's not just for the sake of collecting. I also really do like reading. I didn't really like reading as much as like a kid, but I mean comics is like a whole different thing. I don't know if you can see behind me on that shelf there, but I have a bunch of manga that I do purchase and read through because I'm genuinely invested in the story. So, and the same goes for these comics. And just for you guys, I'll also show you the first few comics that I did pick up. So the very first one that I picked up and that I read through, it was I guess you could say this is the very start to my brand new collection of comics, is another Marvel Premiere collection, is Civil War. I read through this entire story and oh my gosh, it is great. I did look through the store earlier and saw that there was more to Civil War, and so I mean I'm gonna have to try and check that out, and maybe you guys can tell me more. But as far as I know, there were seven different issues here. I might be getting my facts wrong. I could be getting my facts wrong, actually. Yeah, 7 different issues for Civil War, but I mean, I'm sure there's probably more to it. You guys can probably tell me in the comments down below. But moving on to the next one, this is one I'm currently reading right now, and I was told that this was an inspiration for James Gunn and David Corenswet's Superman film, which is All-Star Superman. And I've been reading it, and so far I think it's pretty awesome. I think the concept is crazy to me. It's insane. Such great writing, honestly. I do love the artwork. I think it's so nice and such an interesting way to portray Superman and his relationship with the people around him. And I'm loving the story so far. Okay, last but not least, I got the Infinity Gauntlet. You know, you can't really blame me. As a kid, I grew up watching all the MCU films, and having it lead up to this penultimate moment between the Avengers and Thanos. I mean, how could I not try and pick this up? Also, since again I'm new to comic book collecting, I was told that this is a pretty good one to start with too. And so I thought, why not? Also, seeing that it's got, you know me, I'm a sucker for the old school artwork. I do love it. I think it looks amazing, and I'm glad that I got the entire thing. And honestly, for the prices I'm getting these at, they're pretty good. But yeah, I can't wait to dive into these comics. I mean, I can't wait to. I'm like already just about halfway through All-Star Superman. But I can't wait to get through these comics and talk about them with you guys, and give you like my honest opinions about them, how I feel, what I think about, you know, the story, maybe the artwork or whatnot. But yeah, I wanted to create this video to kind of switch up the content and give you guys an insight into things I have been enjoying as of recently. Comics has been a big part of my life. I love all things superheroes, you know. It's just part of what makes me me, and I, you know, feel like I kind of want to document this journey that I'm on with you guys. And yeah, I can't wait to start collecting more, and I've got a couple more ideas in mind, and I can't wait to share that with you guys as well. So stay tuned for that. But again, thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to share with you guys any updates to my comic book collection and give my thoughts and opinions on comics I've read. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.